Hey guys, Rachel Turner here. I am the founder and owner of Strong Chicks Rock, and today we're going to be talking about fueling our body for performance and physique goals. So we're going to be talking about eating. If you don't know what I mean when I say fuel, I mean eat. What are we going to eat to reach our goals and to feel better? I'm sure if you've ever looked into health and fitness, and I'm assuming you have by watching this video, that you know there are about 5 billion different ways to eat. They will all apparently get you to your goal. So where does one begin? How do you decide what works best for you? And I can't give you that answer. I can't tell you what I'm about to tell you. It may not work for you. And that's the thing. We are all different. What works for me may not work for you. For example, dairy gives me acne. So I can't eat dairy if I don't want to have acne. Occasionally I can eat Greek yogurt without a problem, but that's occasionally. So what am I going to tell you? Occasionally have Greek yogurt because it works for me. No, I'm not going to say that. What I am going to tell you is to listen to your body. So the easiest thing to do, and it may not always be the most fun thing to do, is an elimination diet. Now, I don't like the word diet. I feel like it sets a bad mindset. But when it comes to achieving balance and finding what works best for you, we have to take some measures that, again, aren't always fun. So what is an elimination diet? Take out all the inflammatory foods that may cause problems in your body. Now, the simplest way, there might be better ways to do this, but for me, if I was starting over and doing an elimination diet again, I would take out gluten, dairy, processed foods, and sugar. I'd also take out things like beans, because those are also, another inflammatory in the body, legumes. Doing this, you'll feel completely different. You might actually feel even tired because your body may rely so much on sugar. But by doing this, take those things out of your diet for a week or 2 weeks. I would at least say a week. You'll feel better overnight by taking these main food groups out of your body. Then slowly reincorporate them in. Now, I don't recommend introducing sugar or processed foods back into your body. I think you can do without those and maybe save them for special occasions. But introduce gluten back in. So maybe have a sandwich. And don't go crazy, but introduce one thing in at a time. And if you eat gluten and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm farting, I'm bloated, you realize then that is one of your trigger foods. So maybe don't eat gluten if it bothers you. And then next, add in dairy. If you try Greek yogurt, and if you're fine, maybe try something else. Try some grass-fed butter. If you don't have any problems, dairy might be something that you can handle without any problems. But if you do notice problems, then I would leave dairy out of your diet. And then things like legumes and beans and stuff like that, those are just known to cause some digestion problems, like gas and bloating, things like that, and incorporate those back in and see how you feel. So basically, you're taking everything out at once, but you incorporate things in one at a time, and if it bothers you, clearly take it out. That is how you find out what works best for you. So you might hear a lot about the paleo diet or Atkins or Jenny Craig or all this stuff, and they all might get results, but for some they may not work. I mean, I can't do 100% paleo because my body, I need carbs to function. I start passing out, even when I'm having multiple sweet potatoes and fruit. So you have to find out what works best for you. That's why I say what works for me may not work for you. So my recommendation is start an elimination diet. And that way you can honestly see what works for your body. It's not what a book is telling you. It's not what Rachel says do this or Pinterest says do that, because that may not work. So that's my recommendation. If you have any questions, please let me know, because I know there's so much more information about an elimination diet, and I sort of broke it down into like 3 minutes. So please let me know if you have any questions, and let me know how it turns out for you, or if you need help, because that's what I'm here for. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye.